All right, this is a 100% free trading bot course. Everything you need to know. I'm going to show you everything so you can build a trading bot, be an automated trader as an absolute beginner. I promise I'll show you the full steps here. So just strap in for this short video if you want to automate your trading. Actually, I had to automate my trading. Maybe I'm like you where my emotions just got in the way. I was trying to chase these bars up, chase them down, using too much leverage, getting liquidated. This was a few years back. And I met somebody that inspired me to automate my trading because they were trading $1 billion per day automatically. So I was like, okay, let me automate it. Well, there's some steps that I had to take, and it took a couple years to figure it out. So I want to make that process much, much shorter for you. So I'm just going to get straight into it. The process of automating your trading, it starts with research. You have to make sure that you have a great strategy in order to trade. Okay. So you can't just say, hey, I'm going to wake up right now and put a long on, or I'm going to buy, or I'm going to sell, right? That's been getting you wrecked. And if you use too much leverage, well, how much leverage do you know to use? Well, you can actually backtest to see how far down, how far the drawdown is in your strategy. So the process of automating your trading starts with research. And then after you research a strategy, let's say you think of some strategy where when it crosses this green line, buy, and then when it crosses again, sell. That's not going to work in production, but something simple there for you. Well, you can actually test to see if this has worked in the last 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. So the process of automating your trading starts with research. And then after you find a good strategy, you go ahead and backtest it. Backtesting is the process of seeing if that strategy actually worked in the past. And hold on, don't worry. I'm going to show you a ton of places to find unlimited strategies here. And I'll actually rail off a ton of strategies here just so you can have them. I want this to be a free, 100% free course here for 2025. Everything you need to know, I'm going to tell you here in this video. So you know that it starts with research. We're not just going to go run and build a bot that just starts buying and selling. That's crazy. If it was that easy, everybody would do it, right? So you research and you find good trading strategies, and you backtest to see if those strategies actually work in the past. And then if they work in the past, then you build the bot. So instead of running towards the bot, I just saved you thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars. My name is Moondev. I believe code is the great equalizer. Ever since I figured out how to code, dude, because now I can build anything for the rest of my life. Yes, I got into coding so I could build bots, but before that, I was working with coders thinking that I wasn't smart enough to know how to code. I didn't go to school for the engineering. I didn't do any of this, dude. So anybody can learn how to code, especially with AI these days. And now I just show every little thing that I build. And we've built some huge things. We've built sniper bots. We've built copy bots. We've built trending bots, mean reversion bots. Every single type of bot that you can think of is here free on my YouTube channel. I've shown all the code. There's over 1,700 hours. And in the middle of this video, I'm going to give you a free resource too. So you're not just going to learn everything today. You're going to leave with something, and you're going to leave with code. You're going to leave with a bot. So I want to go through the process of automating your trading. Again, I call it my RBI system: research, backtest, and then implement. Because you never want to build a bot until you know that it actually works in the past. So remember, the process of automating your trading starts with research, then you backtest, and then you implement. And I call that the RBI system. I'll refer to that multiple times here. So instead of running and building a bot right away, like, hey, oh man, I saw this guy on YouTube building a bot, I can build a bot too. Okay, well, if you have a strategy, that's one thing. But still, don't go build the bot right away. You want to backtest that strategy. So I'll give you a bunch of code here in order to backtest. I just want to jam pack this course here and give you everything you need to know. And I'm going to give you some resources as well. So if you don't know how to code, okay, if you don't know how to code, I actually have this video here that you can learn how to code with. And all you have to do is just type in how to code in 2024 for regular people, and you can learn how to code. Python is the language that you'll need. I use the Cursor IDE. Cursor IDE is sick because you have an AI inside of the IDE. So whenever you don't understand something, you can just be like, hey, I don't understand this code. Hey, I don't understand this code. Can you explain it to me and give me 3 examples? I'm a new coder. So you can just type in how to code for regular people and you'll find that video, but that's how you code, okay? So I'm not gonna teach you how to code right this second because I think there's bigger things I need to teach you. Well, I also have a video on how to build a trading bot. If you just go over to my YouTube channel, you'll be able to see that video right away. But those are the 2 important videos I wanted to show you really quickly. You can just go ahead and say how to actually build a trading bot. That will teach you how to build a trading bot in full, but I'm going to teach you that as well here. So just if you want if you want to do some extra credit. Now, this is a really sneaky tip that I just told you about. Asking Cursor, your IDE, how code works and to give you 3 examples of it. There's nothing you can't learn these days. Now, I want to show you something else really quickly. If you type in Harvard CS50, they actually have their whole computer science class. You can see it's 24 hours. They literally have their whole computer science class for free. Computer science is how you learn how to code. So if you didn't go to Harvard, you don't have the money to go to Harvard. I didn't go to Harvard. I didn't have the money to go to Harvard. I didn't get into Harvard. I didn't have the grades to go to Harvard. None of that stuff. If you want to go there, dude, just go watch Harvard CS50. Now, another one, Andrew NG Stanford. So you have Harvard and now you have machine learning Stanford course. I've given you 2 great resources here that if you want to do some extra credit here, boom, those are 2 great resources. Now I'm going to try to give you everything else that you need in order to automate your trading right now. You probably want to have a Discord community of other algorithmic traders, but we'll get to that later. I want to rail through some places that you can come up with new strategies, because remember, the process of automating your trading starts with research. It's the RBI system: research strategies, backtest those strategies. Now, if they work in the past, they might work in the future. They're not guaranteed to work in the future, and most people are going to be like, oh, look at this backtest, it works in the last 10 years. That doesn't mean it's going to work in the next 10.